So if you get this part of just validating Alana having those feelings, but what I want to say is that women are asking for honesty. They're asking for transparency. They're asking for authenticity. They're asking for integrity. Probably not going to be always well received and liked, and that's okay. That's okay, but it's part of that healthy relationship. It's the thing that they should have had the whole time. They're just getting it at a really crappy time in their marriage, right? It was never a part of the deal that should have been healthy to begin with. So, I mean, there's a part of me going, men, like, after you've been doing your work, show up and be authentic, but do it in the right way. Do it in a way that's not damaging. Don't be asking somebody else to own your own stuff through the experience. And then the women, I guess, speaking to them, Tony, this might be the wrong way to put it, Alana, it's my way to put it, so you can help clean this up. That's what you want. Like, that's what you want. You want the authenticity. And even if it's ugly and crappy to hear, that's what we're hoping for as a milestone in the journey. That there is resentment being shared. There is truth being shared that honestly is just super uncomfortable because it's not a part of
I love the way you frame that, Luke, because we go back to Alana saying, I want honesty. And then I appreciate, if that happens in the first who knows how long, I'm throwing something at the guy in the office trying to get that to stop. But at some point, though, I like what you're saying. If it's I want honesty, but just not that. You can have love or control in an adult relationship. So at that point, are we kind of seeping back over into, okay, well, I want more control than love. I want honesty, but not that kind. So Alana, and we just had two guys giving this thing about, here's how the wife should feel. So you can clean that up. Or what do you think?
Well, control is one of those words that I think for a lot of women holds a lot of feeling. That word can be a trigger word. And a lot of the women I've worked with have said, like, in her safety seeking, she's being told she's controlling. In her hypervigilance, she's being told she's controlling. And because I'm the betrayed, I think I have a little more freedom to speak, that there was a very real part of me that in my needing some sense of control, some sense of stability, I was grasping for any type of control and power, and I didn't want to let go of any because I felt so unstable. And really, for all of these years, I looked through the world through this lens of I could control. If I just say this to Luke, he's going to get it. If I say it in this way, if I do it in this way, or if I raise my kids in this way, I really believed I had all of this. I had a very false sense of control in my life, that I could control all of these other people's lives and stories and outcomes. And so part of my healing journey was learning actually how little control I have and letting go of that sense of control, which was a really scary, terrifying.
What you just said there is so beautiful, because we've all had the women in that spot working through this. And there's a guy who says it's like jumping out into the abyss and finding out that there's a feather bed. Do you feel like it's more comfortable to not have that expectation of control?
Yes.
Okay.
1,000%, yes. Because where I was owning his story or his life choices and what were they saying about me and how his choices were defining me or my children or my parents or, whoever in my life, I was carrying weight for all of their stories and their choices and their feelings. And so I was trying to carry all of my stuff and all of their stuff, and it was exhausting. So learning how to let other people be differentiated, to be separate, was so freeing, because now all of a sudden I could let go of the outcome. I could let go of their feelings, and I could manage myself in such a healthier way because I wasn't trying to do it all.